I think all the fun is beginning outside, and we'll have a good time here too. Just a brief word about this evening, sort of how this is going to go. I'll just open with a word of prayer here in a sec. I'm going to hand over to James. James is going to kind of give you the overview of what's going on this semester, what's upcoming. Very thankful for that. We're going to have a prayer time together, and for that. Then, after that prayer time, I'll be available. I'm going to give just a brief overview of where the search process is, and take any questions you guys might have on any of that, and I'll put in on how that's unfolding. So why don't we begin with a word of prayer, shall we? And just ask God to bless our time together. Heavenly Father, for your great love for us in Jesus, and your grace towards us, which has made us your own dear children. We thank you for our children now. And we ask, Lord, that your blessing would attend to them, and that you would guide their hearts to sincere faith in you, growing, deepening, constant awareness of how much you love them. Secure them in your love, and grant to them, Lord, we pray, friendships which strengthen them, and this sound of your promise in their soul, securing their hearts. Thank you for James and Kristen. We bless you for the provision you've made them to be, the gift you've made them to be in so many lives, and we're grateful to receive them. And so, Lord, let your blessing be upon them. Guide our time together tonight for your name's sake. We pray in Jesus' name. Amen. Wonderful. We are so glad that James Sweeting accepted our invitation to come and serve as Interim Student Ministries Director. He's known many of you, he and Kristen are, of course, and I'm just thrilled. I'm so impressed already by the work he's doing. And James is going to give us a overview. So, over to you, sir. Welcome. Glad to be here.
Well, good evening, everybody. Oh, glad to have you all here. Thanks for coming out, taking time out of your week to be here. How many of y'all have kids in junior high right now? Oh, yeah. All right. Well, I apologize for the state of your cars after this evening. I hope you brought some plastic or trash bags or something. And definitely get some Febreze. Probably tomorrow would be a good idea. In general, most people, the clothes after a young war, it's like, do we keep them? Probably not. Probably just need to just throw them away. They're pretty bad. Kristen actually, well, hopefully this doesn't happen, but we're not using like peanut butter or anything this year, but one year she had me cut off parts of her hair because it got so nasty. So she conveniently has a photo shoot tonight. I was like, I don't really know. But anyway, so it's a lot of fun. We got a lot of fun events planned out there, and they're gonna have a good time. So thanks for bringing them tonight. Well, I'm just excited to be here and have the opportunity to step in and just, walk with y'all's kids during the season. I was a volunteer a few years back when Kristen was on staff, and we were here for a while, so it's cool to get to see a bunch of the junior high kids that I work with growing up, maturing, becoming men and women and growing in their faith, so that's been a lot of fun. All right. So tonight we're going to be walking through, I just wanted to give you an overview on a few different things that are going on, kind of schedule for the fall, and kind of curriculum and stuff like that, and ways you can be involved and everything. So I'll have a quick little Q&A before we pray as far as this kind of scheduling stuff, and then David will have his own question and answer after the update about the search process. So first off, I just wanted to, let's see here. Oh, Young Boards. There you go. I've got a couple of Young Boards pictures from last year that just show a bunch of ingredients that we used or food flying through the air just to kind of keep you reminded of what's happening outside. So that's the first thing. All right, so curriculum. We're going to, let's see, when Sherman and Ashley were still on staff, they started working through just ideas with Diana about, where do we want, Sunday mornings and tea groups to go, what topics do we want to cover, how do we want to, the student ministries piece to fit in with the overall arc of, children's ministry and adult ministry and everything, and what they're going to be learning the entire time that they're here. And so for junior high, the pieces of junior high curriculum that they landed upon, that Corey and I then went through, is called Creative Bible Lessons on the Trinity, which was written by this guy, Andrew Hedges. And that's what we're going to be doing this fall in junior high. And there's kind of 3 main sections, one on each aspect of the Trinity. And it will kind of, over the semester, the goal is to give them, a clear understanding of the role of each part of the Trinity on Sunday morning. So, oh yeah, you can kind of see that. The outline, I'll just walk with you, you can see it up there, but the God who is 3 in 1 has spoken and revealed his desire to have a relationship with us. And he's initiated a plan to make that happen. And God himself miraculously came to earth to live as a perfect human, to die in our place, and be raised from the dead, to give us hope that we can be in a relationship with him as a part of his family. And as he works in our lives, we are changed more and more in his image and begin to look like him and live like him as a representation of his heart and mission for the world. And so the kind of little, those are the different sessions. There's 12 different lessons that we'll be doing, and there's a couple of filler weeks in there, but that's broadly what we're going to be covering during that time, and just about the community that lies at the heart of the Trinity and what that looks like, and for us being in community and sharing that, living in unity together. So kind of how we're going to be doing it is each week there's going to be, so as we do a lesson on the Trinity, we will have questions that Corey and I are going to put together afterwards that we're going to get from the lesson here, and that'll be what we're going to be talking about in D groups, or at least that'll be a starting point, kind of a springboard for y'all as D group leaders, which you just got to feel out by how your group's doing that week. There are a lot of tangents that happen in D groups, but that's just a way that we can provide y'all who are D group leaders. Actually, how many of y'all are D group leaders? Can you just raise your hand?
Yay.
Awesome, wonderful. Thank you so much. That is huge. We really appreciate y'all stepping in and leading our kids in that way. And we do have a couple of meetings there, which I'll get to in a minute. But so that's what we're hoping to do with D groups, though, is to have a few questions. It'll probably be something like, we have 3 main questions that if you just want to touch on a few of the points, you can go there, and then, but we'll have a bunch more as well, depending on what you want to cover, just so you can have that as you prepare for that week. And we'll get those up Sunday, probably afternoon. I may even get those up a few days before Sunday on the city, so you can have all that stuff, and then I'll probably do printouts as well on Wednesday night as well. So that's junior high. So senior high, let's see. Oh, there's another Young Wars pick, some ketchup flying through the air. That's probably happening up there. Senior high, we're going to be going through the New City Catechism. Has anybody heard of that so far? Yes, a few people back there. Awesome. It's based on and adapted from the Geneva Catechism, the Westminster Shorter and Larger Catechisms, and especially the Heidelberg Catechism. It's kind of put together by Tim Keller and a couple other guys, and it's really great. It's fantastic. So I got that there too. It's divided into 3 parts. God, creation and the fall, Christ, redemption and grace, and spirit restoration and growing in grace. There's like 52 questions, so we're probably going to take that through the whole year, fall and spring, doing that. So this fall will be on part 1, God, creation and the fall. And yeah, okay. I love this. This is in their explanation on the catechisms. They were written for at least with 3 purposes. And I think this is important to kind of view it at this lens, because a lot of people are like, catechism, that sounds terrible. I'm going to sit there. There's going to be questions. It's going to be awful. But this is really exciting. It's the gospel. And so the first kind of purpose was to set forth a comprehensive exposition of the gospel. Not only in order to explain clearly what the gospel is, but to lay out the building blocks on which the gospel is based, such as the biblical doctrine of God, of human nature, of sin, and so forth. The second purpose was to do this exposition in such a way that the heresies, errors, and false beliefs of the time and the culture were addressed and counteracted, which is one of the reasons why this is a new city catechism, because a lot of the old catechisms were done in a culture that's largely outdated from where we are now. And so this is created by people that are alive right now, that are in our culture, that are engaging with it, and the questions that are being asked. So it's definitely relevant to this season of our lives. And the third purpose is that was to form a distinct people, a counterculture that reflected the likeness of Christ, not only in individual character, but also in the church's communal life. And that's not coming up here, but I am getting a FaceTime from Corey Young. Let's see if I can get it on here. update. Let's see if he's busy. I just called my phone, man. Come on, Gordon. We don't have the new Apple software yet, so let's see if he. He's coming in. No, that's me. Sorry. Let me call back again. Let's see if he answers. We said they were going to call in the middle of the pan. Oh yeah.
Whoa!
Hey! Hey! We're all about it out here. Hey, everybody! All right, let's see here. Here's what we got going on right now. I can't hear you.
Okay. What do you
This
got?
is called the human pancake breakfast. Keep talking for me, James. I can't hear.
All right. And what do you got? You got?
All right, I'm gonna go to the front so you can see this from the front.
Okay.
We just finished the ice cream relay,
Okay.
the over/under. Okay, here we go. The boys are gonna be the first with pancakes. Hey guys, hey, wave at your moms and dads. Here we go. Everybody wave at mom and dad. There we go. There we go. Okay. Everybody wave at your mom and daddy. Woo! It's pretty crazy out here.
That's awesome.
We're about ready to start.
Good. Well, you got some syrup and everything ready to baptize them with?
All right. Oh, here comes the eggs. Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
The boys are gonna be first, and then we're gonna hit up with the girls. All right. Are we gonna put eggs on your hat? Oh, you're gonna put the hat upside down. I don't know if that's a good idea. Yeah, there you go. Have a little of that. Oh yeah. Here we go. Have a little orange juice for breakfast. Yeah. Nothing like some eggs to go with the pancakes. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, I see. We've got more syrup coming down the line. Yeah, that's right. Oh, we've got some eggs. Got some eggs over here. Okay, oh, gotta walk across the rocks. Okay, so if you miss hitting your target, you get to get in here. And that is apples. And you have to go with your elbows in there and get an apple out. That is after you've gone over here.
A little bit of ranch dressing, a little bit of mayonnaise, Vienna sausages,
And here's the marble toe.
sardines, baked beans.
This would be some baked beans and some Vienna sausages, a little sardine juice, some yams, and then, let's see, I think that's about it. Oh, and a whole lot of mayonnaise. All right. We'll see you soon. Bye.
So that's what's happening out there. Anybody want to get in on that action after that? Yeah, right here. We're going right here. Awesome. That's great. I love it. Okay. I'm going to show you. Let's see. This. So real quick, the last thing on the Catechism for Senior High is they've got this website which is awesome and it's available to anybody, and it's got like the question and the answer and a bunch of commentary and Bible verses, and every one of the questions has like a 2 to 3 minute video from Tim Keller as well. So there's a lot of material there for people that will be teaching and also D group leaders that we'll send to you every week as well that you can have also to pull from any of that if you want to. So, and just for your own like education. I mean, I'm just going through it, I was learning a lot. So really excited about that. Yeah, so that is curriculum. Let's see, yeah. Any questions? Awesome. Oh, there's another course from last year. Awesome, that's really good. That's probably gonna happen. But as far as like D groups and stuff, there are a couple of holes that we're still trying to fill. There's 2 more weeks. If any of y'all are feeling like, you know, maybe I want to be a part of what's happening with Young Wars or a part of instructing these kids or just to be in on the ground floor, working with them and being part of their life score. If you know somebody that you think you would be great, tell them that and bring them here. We'd love to meet with them. We're specifically looking for a few male leaders, another one in 8th, 9th, and 10th grade. We like to have a couple leaders in every group, so just in case, you know, you got work or somebody needs to be out, and just multiple leaders to be with the kids there. So a few more male leaders for 8th, 9th, and 10th grade, and maybe 1 or 2 more female leaders for 9th grade. So I think that's Kristen and Kim are working on that as well. But other ways that you can help me involved, like when we have events like Yup Wars, if you're not here, or like fall camp, winter camp, lock-in, anything like that, whether it's resources that you have or your time or anything, we'd love for you to be present. Come see us on Sunday mornings when we're in here, so just to kind of see what we're going to be doing. So let's see, what else? Okay, the next thing, this is getting into the calendar updates. We've got a leader event coming up August 22 to 23. Equipped to lead. So this is anybody who's, really, anybody can come, right? Is that right? Yeah.
Friday night, it's open to parents and D group leaders.
Friday night open to parents and D group leaders. Okay, and Saturday night is for the leaders. But it's going to be, let's see, I don't know if we have the times up there. Yeah, Friday night 7 to 9 p.m., Saturday 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And you can read up there about what we're going to be doing there. But it's going to be a rich time for leaders just to be together and to kind of have a cohesive vision as we move forward, and a lot of great materials, and so I highly recommend you all to be there. We'd love to have you there to do that together as a team as we move forward. So definitely put that on your calendar. Here's kind of the fall calendar at a glance, and we're going to put this up on the city too, so if you're like scrambling to get all this on your iPhone or whatever, it'll be up there. We haven't done it yet, but it will be up there. So we got Sherman's Party coming up next Wednesday, a week from today, the Kirks. D group kickoffs, first regular, etc., the leader training that we talked about. And then we do have the junior high lock-in October 10 through 11, and the senior high fall camp October 24th through 26th. So definitely put those in your calendar and everything. And we're working on all the details within those camps, but just wanted you to have an idea of when those are happening, so you can be a part of that, and your kids can come to that. And then the last D group night out will be December 10th. So. I was supposed to say, Kim mentioned, if anybody has any crazy pictures of Sherman throughout the years or anything like that in your kind of library of images, send those to Kim or bring them to me or something like that, or even if it's just 1 or 2, text them to her or something like that. They're looking for a couple of pictures, kind of embarrass them a little bit, but also showcase some of the work that he's done here. So that would be great. There's another Young Wars image. Awesome, the slip and slide we got going on. And so they started doing the pancake thing on the slip and slide at the bottom, just to kind of get that prepared. And there's a bunch of other nastiness on the slide, so they got to go down the slide at the end of the evening. So, any questions about calendar, curriculum, anything like that from anybody? Awesome. Well, we'll have info on the city. So if you're not in those groups. Junior high and senior high leaders, junior high and senior high D group leaders, it's on the city. You could request to be in them, and admin will add you to those groups, and we can kind of keep you posted on there, so that would be great. I would love, before I head out, I'm going to try to catch the last bit and help them out outside while David takes over. But I would really love just to have a time of prayer with y'all. So what I would love to do maybe is, what if we break up into 4 groups over here and 4 groups over here, however you want to do it. If you think of like divide yourself as a square or whatever, and just kind of get with those people that are around you. So kind of turn your chairs towards each other and everything. But these are some things that you can pray for. And I just want to pray together for like 10 minutes. So I'll probably join one of y'all's groups and just you can kind of look over these to get some ideas and just pray kind of wherever the Lord leads you. But let's lift up the students and the ministry and where we're headed, and just cover them with prayer in this time. And then after that, after like 10 minutes or so, I'll just come up, close us in prayer, and then David will come up and give an update. So if y'all just want to kind of circle up and get in a little groove, and then